Hey there, Zesty Boys, and welcome back to the Zesty Podcast. My name, of course, is Tony Shire.
And I'm Mitchell Stonehands Gun.
And this episode is brought to you by the playlist, the mixtape, I should say, Soundonomy 332 from Mixcloud.com. Make sure to go to Mixcloud.com. The link will be in the description, and check out Soundonomy 332. There's a bunch of just great tracks, especially if you're in a musical rut. Don't know what. Thank you, Mitchell. If you're in a musical rut, don't know what to listen to. There's lots of European tracks on here that you wouldn't find. You wouldn't just find if you don't listen to that kind of music. Get you baptize yourself in some delicious European tunes. Immerse yourself in some delicious European tunes.
While you're in the quarantine, get some culture in you.
Exactly. It's basically like traveling, but without the diseases.
Without the fucking pandemic knocking on your back door.
Exactly. So go on over to Mixcloud.com and look up Soundonomy 332. The link will be in the description. And have a great time when you do it.
Yeah, what are you waiting on, really?
How you doing, Mitchell?
You know, I'm doing all right. For the circumstances.
The circumstances. The circumcisions.
The circumcision. Mm-hmm. It went well. The circumcision.
I heard colors. Did you get the guy who has the billboards that has the half-off deals?
Mm-hmm. I made sure. Probably could have gone a little step up from that. The whole experience was a little bit shady. Mm-hmm. But he got the job done. I'll give him that.
I got a fade on my circumcision.
Wow.
Yeah, it's big in Europe right now, but like all the soccer players.
Did you get like a design
my school
in it?
I have Michael Jordan, like the Air Jordan
Jumpman logo.
The Air Jordan logo in the back.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's a sight to see. I'll show you afterwards.
I had him shave me all the way down to the base.
Down to the base.
Yeah. I don't even know what that would look like.
Isn't it just like a muscle?
I think so.
Is it a muscle? What is it? What is a cock
it's
made
definitely
of?
a muscle.
Just a muscle.
Because like blood goes in it and it like erects.
But like, that's not how other muscles work, is it? Like,
I mean, not like yeah. It kind of is like when you can like flex your wee.
I mean, you can, but that's not like getting erect, though.
Yeah,
like, getting erect is different than like flexing, because you can like do like a Kegel exercise type thing where you like lift your Johnson.
I'm sure there are some differences, but like when you work out, all the blood goes to your muscle. That's what gives you like that pump.
Yeah,
so kind of.
I mean, that's not like work, because you don't have to work out your ween to get a pump down.
Yeah, that's what I think the difference is.
Like envision some stuff.
Yeah, but it's still the blood goes in there, fills her up.
I think it's like a spongy muscle. For some reason, I remember seeing somewhere that was like they were relating it to a sponge, and it like sucks up a lot of blood. I wonder if that has anything to do with how you think while you're erect, and like has anything to do with that, because it takes blood from out of your brain.
Yeah, you stupider.
You get a little stupid. Need to find a mate.
Yeah, I'm in heat.
Yeah,
it's mating season.
Mm-hmm. It's quail season.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I don't know when quail season is.
Shit,
I don't hunt. I've never actually been hunting. I killed a squirrel once with a BB gun.
It's kind of brutal.
Yeah, it was. I like shot it. It like fell out of a tree, and then like it climbed like halfway up, and then just fell off, and it was still breathing and shit. So I tried to shoot it again, but I didn't pump the gun hard enough, so it didn't break its skin. So I just basically punched the shit out of it with another bullet while it was dying.
Fucking blunt force trauma.
And then I tried to like skin it so I could like eat it. And then I just completely mangled.
Way,
yeah,
really?
I was trying to, but then I just completely mangled all the meat and just like it's just a pile. Like if a police officer would have seen that, they would have put me in this guy's gonna be a serial killer. Yeah. He has just mangled meat bones right here.
The jury's still out, Tony. Things could go south.
What's the statute of limitations on mangling squirrels?
Lifetime, probably.
Lifetime. Yeah, my Chihuahua Stella kept getting sick too, because he just kept going in the woods and eating all the squirrel meat.
Mad cow.
She's getting mad cow disease from eating my mangled squirrel.
Damn.
My Mangled Squirrel. That sounds like a good band name.
My Mangled Squirrel.
It's like My Chemical Romance, but more hardcore.
Yeah. It's that one note, that one My Chemical Romance.
What song did Joey think that was from? It wasn't Black Parade, because that's the actual song. He thought it was a Green Day song.
He thought it was All American Rejects song, Move Along.
Oh,
I think
it was something stupid. That boy's dumb.
That boy is dumb. That's why he's not here.
Boy, dumb as hell. He's got the Rona.
No, he didn't even get the Rona. He got mad cow.
He got mad cow. It's the new pandemic going around. It's mad cow because Joey ate a bad burger.
Speaking of mad cow disease, I was watching.
What could you possibly have happened in your life related to mad cow disease?
I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast where they talked to that pandemic guy, and he talked about prions, and like that's like what causes mad cow, I think. Like they're like a certain type.
That's just because cows like eat beef and shit like that.
And like the prions in there, which is like a certain type of, I don't know what they call them, not bacteria.
Protozoa.
Yeah.
Amoeba.
Yeah. They can like live through like 10,000 degree heat and survive in insane conditions. Mm-hmm. And like they haven't made the jump to humans yet, I don't think. But if they did, we would be like zombies pretty much. It's because like mad cow just makes them go crazy.
That's like the start or how Zombieland the movie started. Someone ate a bad cheeseburger from a gas station and was like patient zero for the Zombieland virus and stuff.
That's like a real thing that could happen.
I mean, yeah. It spreads so fast now because everyone's just dumb, stupid, and won't listen to government quarantines like us.
Like us right now.
Just vibing in a.
Hey, we're allowed to go resident to resident. Actually,
we
have no stay-home order right now.
Yeah, we don't. But we're just dummy stupid for talking to each other. Right now, in a room with no ventilation.
None at all.
There's none.
Is there a vent in here at all?
No vents, no windows, locks on the outside.
Yeah, we're just in an undisclosed location somewhere in southern Georgia right now.
Somewhere under the ground.
We're in our doomsday bunker right now.
It's like that Mac Miller music video. We just punch the. We're gonna light a fat joint and then punch the ceiling to get out.
What is it? Was that a Mac Miller music video?
He's like in like a coffin, and then he carves like memento mori with his knife, and like lights a fat joint and starts punching it like in Kill Bill.
Oh, have you seen Kill Bill?
You mean the movie I just referenced?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you might have seen the scene.
I have just seen the scene. Okay. Actually, I haven't seen Kill Bill.
Fuck you. I love Kill Bill.
It's a good movie. Which one?
First one I think is probably a little bit better, but both of them are all right.
Yeah, my cousin like really likes that movie. I remember seeing the scene with like that Asian schoolgirl with like the blade like flail thing. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's like it's like very like comic book style in certain scenes. It's like whenever like the Asian people are there, it's like a comic book or like an anime.
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
Quentin Tarantino's always under a lot of scrutiny for being racist and stuff, but Samuel L. Jackson has defended him, and if he's got one person saying he's not, so he's not.
Yeah, he has a black man saying he's not racist. So
that's all you need.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's racist. He's making art.
Yeah, it's commentary. It's like you're allowed to do stuff like that. I mean, it's not like just because you like, it might be a little bit like in bad taste sometimes, or you could like.
I just like that, like Quentin Tarantino's character always says the N-word, and like all of them.
Make sure that he writes that in for himself.
And got a foot fetish, and all that good stuff. But the good point the interesting point that I thought that Samuel L. Jackson made was that his character is always like the smartest one in the movie, essentially, and. I don't know. He was basically saying Quentin Tarantino could never be racist, which I don't think that's true. Yeah, he could be if he wanted to, or if he
one day just kind of pop off.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't think he's racist just for having movies that say the N-word.
Yeah.
Bad words only have as much weight as you give them. I was thinking,
especially during like Django Unchained. It's like during the time period.
Yeah.
It's like what? Like
I saw something a long time ago. It was a Twitter post or something. Someone said when the white actor plays a racist character a little too well, and it had like some kind of emoji, and someone said, "Do you really not understand how acting works?
Do you want them to just be bad actors?" Like, I don't know.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this the other day, and I was talking to Margaret about it. If we just let kids in school just say all the words, bad words wouldn't even be a thing anymore. Because why is fuck a bad word? Because like adults try to hide saying it from kids. Kids try to hide saying it from adults. If we all just said it,
we give it the power.
Exactly, we give it the power. If like that's why I think if you're trying to insult someone, or if someone's like upsetting you, or if you're in like an argument with someone, if you say, "Oh fuck you, you fucking idiot," that's
nothing.
If you just say like, "You're so stupid," like that
something like
that cuts more than like anything else. Like
it's been like a change back when you were in high school, saying like "fuck you, fucking idiot" kind of hit hard, and now it's like you got to be a little bit like even like going back calling you an idiot or just something like that, just like damn, it hurts a little bit more.
Or that's like when people give the thumbs down instead of flicking people off on the road. Disappointed.
That's a good one. Being a little creative with it.
There was once me and Tommy were driving back from. I was driving and we were going back from Guitar Center. I think we were on Georgia 400. And we were behind this car that looked like my roommate Griffin's car, like the same one, and it had a Colorado license plate like his. And so I was like getting close to it so I could see if it was him, and then it wasn't. And the dude just started flicking us off from the back, and I was like, "What? Why is he flicking us off?" And so I got up on the side, and he like pressed like his middle finger like up against the window. I was like, what did we do?" I mean, it must have just been that we were like too close or something.
I guess.
But he just like held it up the whole time. I had Tommy roll on the window so he could yell, "What did we do?" And stuff. Dude was not having it.
What did we do?
And then we just got in front of him and slowed down just because it was funny at that point.
Just piss him off.
Yeah, because he's already mad about like road raged about something. Might as well poke the bear a little
How do you
bit.
get that mad at a road? Like I get mad. I mean, I'll get mad for a second. I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" or something like that. But like for the most part,
I always like do a really bad Boston accent when people
fuck
like,
you doing?
you fucking idiot or something. it's
fucking
not
piece
good.
of shit, fucking cocksucker.
Fucking cocksucker, what the fuck you doing? Hey,
Hey,
Stromboli.
the gabagoo.
Yeah, getting playfully anti-Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't like Italians here on this podcast.
Well, you might not have to worry about them for too long.
Oh god, damn! I just forgot about that. Italy got fucked. Their death rate was like 10%, like 9%.
Ours is gonna be up there. We have the most cases right now.
Yeah,
we fucking stupid the way we handling this bullshit.
I think U.S. kind of, or like everyone like comes to the U.S. Like we're a very internationally travel like destination. That made sense, you know. And then like. And so that just kind of fucks. That's why New York's getting destroyed. That's like a pretty big hub for people to come into.
Washington. I feel like that's a pretty big hub.
Seattle.
I'm surprised Atlanta isn't. I mean, Atlanta's like Fulton County is the worst in Atlanta, but the international airport, you'd think it'd be worse here. It is not. It is more spread out though.
Yeah. New York's very, very close quarters.
Toy like a toiger.
Toy like
You've been watching Tiger King?
I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
We don't watch it at all. It just seems like the new Bird Box, Bandersnatch. I don't know, just like the thing everyone's like into now, and they'll all forget. Like,
everyone will forget about it.
What's that?
It's pretty good though.
What was that serial killer that had the Netflix doc?
Ted Bundy?
Yeah, that was like the Ted Bundy thing. Everyone was just super into it for like a few hours.
With the Zac Efron biopic.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good movie.
It was like I didn't see the Zac Efron one, but then there was like the actual documentary one where it was like a 4-part Netflix series.
Yeah,
it was just so boring to watch. They kept like it was just like watching any Dateline bullshit. But I just stopped watching after the 3rd episode because they were just showing the same courtroom over and over again, and the same people saying it's like he was getting off on hearing what he did. I think they said that 1,000 times. I don't know. I got pretty bored with it.
Yeah, it's I'm not too big into true crime stuff. It's kind of makes me sad. Some of them.
Yeah, for the victims or for the guy who got caught.
I don't know.
You ever watch Mindhunters?
That was a good show,
That's
actually.
A good show, yeah.
That's actually a really good show. Then they talked to Ed Kemper.
Yeah. Did you see the comparison of the actor versus Ed Kemper? That
killed
dude
it.
nailed it. It was like spot on.
Yeah.
What show you watching these days? You in a show?
Right now, I've been watching a lot of movies recently.
Okay.
I watched recently this one Netflix movie called What Happened to Monday.
What did happen?
We have to watch the movie to find out. But it's about a future America where there's a one-child policy. But this woman or this family has like sextuple or 7. What's this one for 7?
Septuplets,
maybe? Something like that.
Yeah,
they have 7 kids and they hide them all, and it shows them once they get older and like their life a little bit, and like cool action stuff happens. It's a pretty good movie. I liked it, and it kind of made me feel like we should probably maybe do a one-child policy here in a little while, or at least like have benefits to only doing a one-child thing. I think that's what Japan or China does.
I think benefits for it, but if you have a second child, I don't think you should get like
kill it or
castrated or
something,
something like that. Months used to make so much more sense until Julius and Augustus Caesar came in, because it used to be like there was 10 months and it all worked out real nicely, and like December, I mean like Deca 10.
Which months did he add?
They added July for Julius and August for Augustus. They just kind of like, we want months, and just shoved it right in the middle and just made it so that nothing really makes sense anymore.
Damn it.
Damn Romans. What'd they ever do?
Yeah, we should have gone off the Mayan calendar. We would all be dead by now.
What if the guy who was reading that was dyslexic, and 2021 was when the world actually ended?
What was the
2012 was the first one.
What was the day? Like September
I don't know.
or something.
We were in 8th grade when that happened.
I was pretty scared.
I remember actually, Barber was in my 8th grade homeroom. I think he was being all funny about it. I remember him being a bit of a class clown.
A little bit of a
class clown. You can, if you're a Patreon supporter, you can meet Barber on the Zesty Realm Minecraft server. There you go.
We only have 10 spots on there, so
first 10 people.
And I think we have you, me, Tommy, Joey,
Barber.
I think Brady's been on there.
Sick. So we got 4 spots open for patrons. Maybe. I'm just kidding. Don't actually donate money to us. We're useless.
No, go ahead.
How do you how do you get the bigger servers? Does it just cost money?
Yeah, it just pays more money, which I guess we do.
How much does it cost?
Not too much more. I think you get up to like 50 or 60 people.
For how much?
I don't know. Off the top of my head. I have to look it up.
Like $7.
$7 is what it is for 10 people.
Oh, really? You already paid $7?
Yeah.
Oh.
For a month.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
Yeah, I had $7 just lying around that I could
What are you going to
use.
do next month?
I don't know. I don't know where my next paycheck's coming from.
Have you filed for unemployment yet?
Maybe I should.
Yeah, I just did, and all this
Really?
COVID-19 stuff. Apparently, I haven't heard back yet, but they're like giving a lot of leeway because, I mean, right now, normally when I'm looking for jobs on ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, all over the place, there's at least jobs to apply for. Now there's just maybe 1/20th of those jobs. So it's already the jobs I wasn't getting accepted to, but now there's just way less of them. So we'll see if your boy starts getting unemployment because your boy can't work because I'm not essential.
Yeah.
No one needs video editing right now.
Yeah, I lied. I think you only did 10 people on there. So 4 spots. 4 spots.
4 spots left.
But yeah, I was interviewing for a couple jobs when this happened, and they were pretty much just like, well, we can't bring you in for an interview. We don't know what the fuck's going on, so just kind of...
See ya.
Yeah. Hopefully, whenever this stops, they'll talk to me
If
again.
it stops.
If it stops, it will stop.
The Boomer Remover
eventually.
2020.
Remember that Dwight meme?
What?
The Dwight from The Office meme? He was like, we need a new plague.
Oh, yeah. We
got one.
We got
and now
one.
people don't like it.
And now there's no more
Oh.
Italian food.
Yeah.
Spaghetti is outlawed. I actually had spaghetti for dinner.
Really?
Might get sick. Maybe it's a catalyst. You get too much tomato in you, you just absorb the virus faster.
That makes sense. Increases your red blood cell count.
Yeah, those are the bad ones.
That's science.
Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin.
You heard it here
Dermatitis?
first. Dermatitis. Cognitive impairment.
Lobotomy.
I burnt my fingies on our crescent rolls earlier because I didn't know the pan was just out of the oven. I was trying to grab a crescent roll with my grubby little mitts and just burn the shit on my top knuckles. You can even see it's getting all red. Virus is going to be able to get in super easy.
I burnt my old, little dark spot right there.
Ooh, little dark spot.
And whenever I worked at Chick-fil-A, I was getting some nuggets out of the top hot tray, lifted up too fast, hand touched the top hot heater.
That was
burnt me.
When I worked
Burnt
at
me.
the pizza place. One of the 3 times I think I burned myself. The first time I was reaching to grab a pizza and then pulled my hand out because I just moved it and I was pulling my hand out and burned a perfect triangle right here on my hand.
Cool, though.
And I wanted to get a tattoo of it because I honestly thought it looked pretty cool. I have a picture of it, so if I ever get a tattoo, it'll probably be just a triangle right there.
You should. Why not?
I mean, it looks pretty badass, honestly. And then where is it? This arm. I think it was either this arm or this arm. I can't remember, but I burned the absolute shit out of my arm, just on the pizza oven. So I was reaching in, and it pulled down the door, and it opened down like a regular oven, and it was really far in the back, and it was heavy, and so I leaned on the door to I was
all your pressure went on.
Yeah,
that.
to try to get traction. It was just it's just awful.
Oh.
Yeah,
God.
it's just muscle memory at that point. Not even thinking, just burning the shit out of my arm. It was awful.
It's crazy how heat and fire is just excess energy, burning and because I've always just hot is just its own concept. It's you don't really think about it. Just too much energy entering your hand.
Yeah,
You gotta get to go away. I don't know. It's just wild.
It's if you think about calories and it's just energy. So if you drink a bunch of gas, it's something like 20 million calories or something like that.
Wow.
So I don't even know how that would work. If you could not die from drinking the gas, would that be enough to sustain you, or if the gas couldn't poison you? How does that work? I don't know enough about calories. There's good calories and bad calories.
Yeah.
I wish I had a nutritionist friend because I have so many food questions.
Yeah, I think that one, just the components of gas. I guess you're saying it would just kill you. If it didn't kill you, what would the calories do? If it would, yeah.
That's like, I say like too much. I've been consciously trying to talk slower so that I don't say like as much because that's...
Control your words. Be calculated.
I'm trying to be calculated because when I talk too fast, I start going, and then I was editing a podcast and I just said like maybe 1,000,000 times while I was on that.
Dude, you good, fam?
I'm not good. I'm having a mild stroke. Family. You good?
You're
family?
drooping a little bit on the right side, bud.
You smell toast.
Yeah.
Is that stroke or is that heart attack? Not stroke, right?
Yeah, if you smell something burning. I think it could also mean a tumor in your head, in your brain or something like that.
You got to remember fast. Face. Ass.
Shit your pants?
No, it's face, arms, because one arm won't lift.
Yeah. Smell
for the toast, and then time, because you got to get to the hospital. There you go.
My grandfather recently had a mini stroke.
Did he?
Yeah, he's all right, though, now.
Good to hear.
Fucked him up a little bit, but he's good. He's recovering.
You remember that Family Guy episode where Peter had a stroke?
Because he ate all those cheeseburgers? Yeah.
I wish I had a McDonald's cheeseburger right now.
Me too. I haven't eaten dinner.
Have you not?
No.
Big mistake.
After this. Oh, wait. Everything's closed. Actually, no, all the drive-thrus are open.
Drive-thrus are open, baby.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Zaxby's.
Why don't you like Wendy's? I don't think we've ever dissected this.
I don't like the fries. I don't like the sea salt fries, unless they change that.
I mean, like, what don't you like about them?
Like, just the taste of, like, the sea salt, something about it. Like, after I eat a few, I feel, like, not... especially bad after I eat, like, those. I don't know.
Like sea salt, like big chunks of salt? Or just...
It's like the type of salt they use is, like, different from regular salt, I want to say.
Yeah.
The burger is probably one of the better fast food burgers out there.
I put Wendy's as easily S tier for fast food that you can find. That you can find at Cane's S tier, but you can't find that everywhere.
S tier, yeah.
Wendy's, I think, is the best fast food burger you can get under $10. Taken aback by that.
You might be right. The Baconator is pretty good.
I usually get the son of a Baconator because I like the meat to cheese to bread ratio of the son of a Baconator. If I get a regular Baconator, they have the same amount of cheese and bun, but it's just way thicker meat, and I don't like beef. I don't like that much beef in it. And then I went the other day, and they gave me the junior bacon cheeseburger patties, which are super skinny, and it was way too much bread at that point. And it was really disappointing because when they give you a regular Baconator by accident, you're getting more food for your money. They were just like...
Yeah, they ripped you off.
They were skimping me. But I didn't really care too much because I didn't realize till halfway through when I was realizing that it wasn't tasting as good.
Yeah.
But
I think I do like Wendy's. I think I just...
You talked you into it.
Talked me into it.
No, I've been...
Their breakfast looks pretty good.
I tried their honey butter chicken biscuit, which is easily one of my top 2 favorite breakfast things from Whataburger. If you get a honey butter chicken biscuit from there, it's phenomenal. And it's fantastic. Having a stroke again. I was saying phenomenal and fantastic at the same time. Phenomenal or fantastic. But that's a fantastic breakfast item. Chick-fil-A's chicken biscuit, I think, is probably the best you can do. That's a solid ass breakfast sandwich.
I got their hash brown burrito, which is good.
Oh, I've had their. Is that the same one with chicken in it, or is it just
chicken and hash browns?
Yeah, they had one of those when I worked as a janitor this summer. They brought in like a giant tray of them, and there were only like 6 of us, and so I got to take a bunch home. Those are good.
That with like Chick-fil-A sauce to me.
See, that's one of those things that I would have never ordered because if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get chicken biscuit. But since it was given to me, I tried it. I was not expecting it to be good, but it literally just tastes like a really good breakfast burrito with Chick-fil-A chicken in it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I think the one I got actually was egg and hash brown. I think it had egg, bacon, and hash brown. Could be wrong. Can't remember. But it was good.
I think there was egg and chicken in the one I had.
That sounds really fucking good right now. I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A after this. Everybody?
Mark my words.
It's Tuesday. Oh, should I tell them that?
I mean, you can tell them that.
It's Tuesday.
We don't lie to them.
March 31st?
Yes, 31st.
March has lasted so long.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a shit month, man.
What do you think's going to happen tomorrow? It's April Fool's.
Maybe they'll come out and just say, it's all a joke.
It's over.
What the most elaborate fucking prank
What if they
ever.
lie about it being done?
And then everyone goes out and just gets horribly sick. We immediately all congregate and just all die.
That was the biggest goof I've ever had on April 1st, April Fool's Day, and that I've been gotten by was Google did like they were like, I just said it again. God damn, I can't stop saying like. But I went down to Florida and was hanging out with my cousins in my Aunt Sherry's house, and they had incense burning, and so it was already kind of like damp and kind of, because it was Florida, so it was super humid. All the windows were open. There was like incense that burned and stuff, so it was kind of smoky in there. And Google said, "Oh, we have this new technology with the different rays on your computers and all and stuff. You can smell these pictures." And the one that they were using as an example was a campfire. And I was like, holy shit, this actually works, because it just smelled like kind of burnt incense and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Oh my God, this technology.
Oh my God. I can smell things.
Dude, when are they going to get that technology? You can send a smell through your computer.
Smell-o-vision. I want one of those things from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where I reached in and grabbed a chocolate bar out of there. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. It was like they transported the chocolate bar
onto the TV. Those chocolate bars looked so good in that movie. Would you ever just buy a plain Hershey's bar?
No, I hate it. Hate regular chocolate, honestly.
Yeah, it's not good. If you freeze it, it's all right.
Never done that.
Because then it's like cold and kind of like doesn't get all like goopy in your mouth right away. Something that was good, they used to have those Hershey's like aerated candy bars where it had all like the million little air bubbles in it, which was just a way for them to sell less chocolate because they just pumped air into it. Because I looked at the grammage once. I think a regular bar has 110 grams. This had like 90 grams. But I froze those, and like when it's so like frozen and hard, all those little air bubbles, you can feel them and stuff. That was just like mouthfeel candy. That was good. I liked that. But yeah, I would never just buy a Hershey's bar. That's stupid, and people who do it are dumb.
Yeah, I don't.
You like Mr. Good bars?
I don't think I've had one.
That's
in a
like
while.
just a Hershey's bar with peanuts in it.
I might like that. I've grown on peanuts a little bit. Peanuts.
And there was like
penis.
Stop. There was a phase in middle school when I swam that Mr. Good bars were like my favorite candy bar on the planet. I would die for one, because I would bring like, oh, God damn it, I would bring $1 every practice so I could buy a Mr. Good bar from the vending machine after practice.
Oh.
Little candy.
What were we talking about just a minute ago?
What do you mean?
Like not right before we started talking about candy.
Wendy's.
Right after that.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
You got a good one now? A zinger?
You ever had a scratch and sniff thing?
Yes.
I got it was like for the Cat in the Hat movie that came out back in like 05.
I know what you're talking about.
I got it from the drive-thru, maybe at McDonald's. Scratch and sniff was the worst smell. Honestly, like I don't know how they created that smell. It was so bad. I scratched it and I almost threw up after I smelled it.
My mom, our cousin and her husband and children were here recently, and they're 7 and 6. And my mom teaches kids that age, so she knows what they like. So she bought this box of crayons that smelled just horrible, like trash, puke, rotten, garbage. That was all the smells of them, and they loved them because they were just, oh, they're so stinky. This is hilarious, but they kept coming up to us like, smell this, and it just smells horrible.
No,
it's just not fun.
You fucking little kid.
I don't mind the ones that smell like fruit, but my mom bought them garbage scents, and they loved it.
Well, how would you? Oh no,
and kids like stinky shit.
You ever done that jelly bean game where it's like
the one where one of them smells or tastes awful? I haven't done it, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing it.
We should do it on the podcast one day. But I did it, and I got earwax. I liked it.
Really?
It tasted pretty good.
We should do one where we cut up a bunch of bell peppers and then also one spicy pepper and into like little strips, and then just
God, dude.
Someone gets the spicy ones.
I remember the one time I did
just that little one on the podcast.
I don't even. It was that one was pretty rough. I had one when I worked my internship over the summer. They always like doing spice shit for some reason. And they had like a 1 million Scoville unit pepper, and they just cut like a tiny, tiny sliver off of it. And I ate it, and my mouth was on fire.
I wonder how much worse a 2 million Scoville would be than a 1 million.
I feel like there's like a cap somewhere.
It's just pain.
Sensory overload.
I don't know. Me and Gleb, when we worked at Cold Stone, I had to go buy milk from Walmart for the store, and I asked Gleb if he wanted anything, and he said, get me a habanero pepper, and they didn't sell individual ones, so I bought a bag of 20, and I just went back we gave him the bag and said, let's eat them. And so we each ate one, and we recorded it. It's called ZestyBoyz, deep in my YouTube. It's not a very good video, but we didn't really record anything. Go check it out. But we each ate one, and then it was like hot for like 20 minutes, and we were still bored, so we ate two. And after we each ate two, then a huge rush came in. We were just crying, making ice cream. That's why we couldn't film anything during it. Because if there was just a few people, I'd be like filming Gleb and verse versa. But
verse versa.
What? It sounds more German when you say it
verse
like
that.
versa. But yeah, just crying and making ice cream. It was so spicy. And then we were cleaning up, and we still had, I think, 14, or we had a bunch. I think we had 12 left, and so we just lined them up on a thing and tried to see who could finish them fastest.
I would puke
I finished
so
all
fast.
6. Gleb finished 2, I think. Then went outside and started throwing up. I wish that he's put on a Snap story, but I wish he would have like saved the video so I could have put it in the video. But yeah, that was rough. Jesus,
this one for the podcast.
That's just for me. I'm the only one who will experience the smell-o-vision.
Woo-wee!
Is it a bad one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had my 3M mask.
I kind of wish I had one.
Hey
but-
guys, I'm Swagger Souls. Do you know who Swagger Souls is?
Uh-uh.
He's like a gaming YouTuber who always he doesn't like, he has almost 5 million subscribers and no one knows what his face looks like.
Wow.
He always wears a Crusade helmet, and like he wears a black like balaclava chainmail head and then a mask, so if someone takes his mask off you can only see his eyes. And he's pretty funny. He has a really good radio voice, kind of sounds like this, but it's just his regular voice. He's part of the Misfits, which is
What's up, guys? It's Big Mitch right. Why do I sound so different now?
why do I sound so different under this?
I sound like Bob Minery.
Who?
He's like a guy who does like those what are they called? Like the explicit sports like
I know what you're talking about.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's Tommy Shire.
Intern Tommy just came in.
Intern Tommy Shire's here.
We have a what?
I'm the intern. What do I need to do?
We have a third microphone. We can plug in the Tommy mic. Here, give me the cord. I'll plug it in.
You gotta stay 6 feet away from me,
And
Tommy.
you can't come on camera. We don't want.
No
people
one wants to see your face.
army crawl. Army crawl.
Lasso it over to him.
Here we go. We'll get intern Tommy on here. I wonder if this is gonna fuck the recording up by plugging a third mic.
I guess this is the time to learn.
We got intern Tommy off
Have you
camera.
ever been on here, Tommy?
I have not.
Oh my God!
Tom,
you live in this house.
Hold the microphone like a fist length away.
Fist length? Like,
How
big
is
is your damn fist,
pretty
boy?
big. I got big hands.
He does. Look at him gripping that mic. That his knuckles are white, bro.
Look at them mitts.
He's nervous.
Now, if we need anything looked up, we have you off mic. I ordered another microphone, actually.
Oh, really?
So
That'd be pretty cool to have Tommy right there.
have a off-camera Tommy to look up facts for
Forcing Tommy
Just be
to
your
do
Jamie.
Exactly.
Look it up, Tommy.
Tommy, pull that up. So now
Tommy, come wipe my ass real quick.
I was actually talking to Lauren about this, about how we just make claims with no information to back them up. But now we have Tommy. We'll put you a little chair right there. We'll set your mic up so you can sit back there
And
and
get a little water
you
dish.
get a little feed bag.
I'll give you $5 an episode.
We'll snap at you if you try to.
Sweet. That's actually nice.
We'll snap at you if you try to talk during a real conversation. Hey,
Eh, don't put that. What are you posting that on?
Nothing? No, nowhere?
You delete that.
you delete that.
Already said.
Your ad's not going in the bio now.
No.
You're not going to get all the clout.
You got no clout.
No
from
one has
this one.
followed me from those videos.
I don't think anyone's followed anyone from these videos.
I haven't gotten a single follower. Actually, no. I got Bilal and Laurent.
That's all you need.
Lauren, follow me. Look in the description on
It's not gonna.
any of these videos.
I'll just bleep out all Tommy's
No,
things.
the latest one, the murder.
What's it called? What's the video
skit,
called, Tommy?
Girls who watch true crime, right?
What's it called?
Girls who watch true crime
True crime shows.
shows.
Ooh.
But I'm in the description,
He,
Lauren, if
he
you
is,
want to follow
he is
me.
in the description, so you can follow old Tommy at Tommy_of_the_Shire, and there you go. That's all the
Thank
clout.
you.
That's all the
Thank
clout
you
you
for the
get.
shout-out.
I don't know what to do now. I'm taken aback by this.
I know.
I
sorry.
can't see the door, but I feel like it's open. Is the door open?
No,
Okay.
it's closed.
It just felt like this room was open and people
the
could.
osmotic pressure
I know, like
was
it
disrupted.
doesn't feel like I have a migraine, which is what we usually run during
More
this show.
ventilation in this room than normal.
I know, it's like a slight breeze.
I don't like it. I like to feel as stuffy as possible. I like
That's
to
the goal of
record
the
in the
Zesty
worst,
podcast.
worst fucking what's it called?
Conditions
as possible.
We should do one. A last man standing podcast where we turn a bunch of heaters on in here.
We should.
Every like 10 minutes you have to eat a pepper or something.
Oh my God, I would not last. Touch my face, dude. I can't touch my face.
There's too many viruses in here. Quick, disinfect.
Disinfect your face.
And I was going somewhere with something, but I cannot remember. I think that's not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're definitely not
that.
supposed to do that.
There was people getting in trouble in some states or something because when their kids would get back in the car or before they would let their kids in the car after school, they would just spray them with bleach and shit.
Like kill their kid right there.
Yeah, they're just like spraying them with disinfectant. It was pretty hilarious, but bad for kids.
Do you think we're creating a super bug with all this hand washing we're doing?
I mean, it's viral. It's not bacterial.
I'm not talking about coronavirus. I'm talking about
maybe
something else we're
We
creating.
need to invest in lotion because everyone's hands are going to get so dry from washing them all the time. Big lotion is really going to be...
Do you think Big Soap started this thing?
Big soap, big bidet.
Big bidet.
That's where they started the toilet paper scandal. I want to get a bidet.
Me too, dude.
Have you used Zach's? Yeah. We both use Zach's.
That thing is shocking, but in a nice way.
The first time was the most scary because he said it was stuck on high pressure too.
Yeah.
It wasn't that high.
I think it was on low, but it was still high. And you turn it up to high, it was not much faster. So it was like pretty much 1 second.
Like I was just sitting with my finger on the trigger the first time. Like, oh God. Yeah, but it's refreshing after.
It is, dude.
Once you get
asshole's
used to it.
cold. Usually mine's burning hot from the speed their shits come out of. Right, Tommy? You've seen me.
I've watched you while you poop.
We usually have intern Tommy follow people to the bathroom.
Got to make sure that stool's good.
Tommy, bathroom.
Tommy,
Bring me a bedpan.
we just have these chairs don't have bottoms. Tommy just crawls through it.
Pull out the bedpan.
It's just metal dog bowls. Tommy has to clean them all. They'll have labels on them.
Give Tommy some
Mitchell's
Zesty Boy knee pads.
Mitchell's a damn rusty at this point. How much he uses it.
Mine is in a bad way. It's eating through the metal.
He doesn't even feel it come
I have
out.
some.
Jesus,
Tommy.
That costed I think $12 for that set. It's not that cheap. It was $12, I think. Microphone was $18, and then cord was like $11. I think I just bought another one.
I bought the mic was $22. The stand was $10.
Or if you buy an XLR cable, it ends up being almost $50. Lordy. But I heard if you from our parents' money guy that if they claimed you as a dependent on your college to get the benefits, you don't get your government check. So my mom like just filed her 2019 taxes with me, not as a dependent. So hopefully,
Did you need $1,000?
Hopefully, I'll get $1,200.
$1,200.
Hopefully, I'll be able to buy. Let's see, quick math: 24 mics.
There you go.
We'll just have this table aligned with microphone, just for the
24
gag.
people back to the screen, can't even see us.
Just the Knights of the Round Table. That's what we should change the name of this podcast to the Round Table.
We should just make the table just one big mic.
Ooh, just a big cardioid microphone.
Yeah,
We
just
talk
hears
talking.
everything for miles.
I am the ear.
So your parents talking upstairs.
We don't even have to talk I don't know why I still cover my mouth. We don't even have to talk anymore. We just think to each other and it picks it up.
Picks up brain activity.
Government knows our location.
It picks the sound up faster than like it gets to you. So
Quiet, I can hear a mosquito in Niger. Joey was just stung from 3 clicks out.
you can hear Joey start his car.
Yeah, old Joey, he's dead.
Yeah. I just got a notification
I
that the
know.
fucking mad cow got him.
Mad cow, those prions got into
Brian's got to his brain.
got into his Brian.
Ate a bad burger.
I like
That's what that bad beef does to you.
my favorite thing is when I do my finger up the nose gag, saying I can feel my Brian.
Have you done it on the podcast yet?
Probably.
You should
But just
do
saying
it.
I
I'm
can.
not gonna look at it if you do.
But saying I can feel my Brian.
Probably wouldn't be a good thing to
Get it?
do right
Because
now.
Brian.
brain.
There you go.
Yeah,
I wanted that. Get this off. It's ruining the shot.
clear. It's
th-
sponsorship.
This is cinematography now. We're only sponsored by Soundonomy 332 and maybe the dog named Lincoln. There might be a commercial coming of a dog named Lincoln. That's it. That might be a pre-roll
Alright.
or a mid-roll commercial we have of my friend's
Interesting.
dog because he asked if he could advertise it. And I said if you make a commercial, we'll run it.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's old Shane. His dog's
Dude.
named Lincoln.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Shane's a good guy.
Shane's a
I
good
like
guy.
Shane.
Shout out Shane.
Shout out Shane. was a great filmer.
Filmer.
Great filmographer. Great company to have during our shitty pacer test.
Yes, and we're gonna make something like that soon.
More Zesty sports on the way.
Zesty Athletics.
Yeah.
I spent 10 minutes photoshopping the ZestyBoyz logo onto a basketball.
That was
so
really cool.
We're gonna do that again. Maybe we'll do like a basketball game. We'll think of something. Let's spitball right here. What would make basketball awful?
Every time you get scored on, you have to
Flip-flops.
shotgun.
Just more beer.
More beer. Honestly, has to be involved.
Yeah.
Flip flops.
Maybe you have to have a beer in your hand the entire time. Flip flops.
Yeah.
Anytime the other team scores, you have to finish your drink.
Oh my god. Shit, a layup. Have to finish a damn drink.
It's a defensive game.
Jesus.
But you only have one hand, so it's gonna be hard to shoot.
It's true. It could be good.
Just teamwork. One is one hand and one's the other hand for shooting.
What if two of us are like at the hip, like our legs are tied together like a three-legged thing?
I feel like
we both have a beer and we both have two hands.
we have to share.
Share a hand and we have to both shoot. That might be something. That could be interesting.
Just ruin this basketball court.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to think of. I had an idea. You know what the beer mile is?
Yeah.
It's you run on a track
Don't want to do a beer mile.
every lap. You have to drink a beer. The world record is like 4:30, which is fast as fuck just for a regular mile. But they stop every lap and chug a beer out of a bottle, and he's still got a 4:30.
Oh my god.
He's fast as shit.
Like, would they still time it as he's drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
He drinks
God.
Blue Moon for it
What?
too. I don't know why.
What's the world record for a mile?
Like 340.
340. Oh,
Good lord!
fuck.
Did the guy who had the mile record do the beer mile?
No, I think 4-minute miles are pretty common for college athletes. Like sub 4, I think is like the cool thing to do, like be in the sub 4 club.
That is, you have to be in a dead sprint for a mile.
I mean, that's why I said college athletes, like
I know,
NCAA finals. I think everyone's
I'm
going
just
right
saying
around
how crazy
4.
that is.
Yeah, 343.
343. I feel like I knew that for some reason. Like that number sounds very familiar.
Did you hear about that one guy who ran the sub 2 hour marathon
With those Nike Vaporflies, the cheater, as I call him.
What was his name? Look it up, Tommy.
There we go. But we're gonna do the beer mile, but
Under 2 hour marathon.
instead of beer every lap, you have to eat a quarter of a banana and drink a Sprite.
Dude, you're gonna throw up. I hate throwing up.
That's where comedy comes from. Throwing up. Have you ever seen the Sprite banana challenges?
Yeah, it's
like
gross. They projectile vomit.
designed to make you vomit.
I wonder, that's so weird why that does that.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's in a banana?
I may butcher this name, but Elude Kipchoge.
Kipchoge.
Yeah.
Kipchoge.
Kipchoge.
There you go.
Toe Jam. Toe Jam and Earl.
It was like he did it, and then a woman broke the woman's record, and they were both wearing those Vaporfly shoes.
And he had like a fleet of pacers around him the whole time that cycled in and out, and they were behind a car that was shooting lasers at the ground to show them the exact spot they needed to be for that pace.
Really?
Yeah, it was like super like
How is that legal?
in depth.
It was just
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind that.
That's insane. Have they come out with a ruling on the shoes yet? I know like the international track and field bullshit or whatever, the international running something, we're like examining it to see if they're going to ban the shoes or not.
I don't think so.
But yeah, beer mile with Sprite and bananas.
beer mile already sounds like I would throw up. Sprite and banana mile sounds like I'm gonna like take a trip to the hospital.
Doesn't that sound like a video you'd watch though? The Sprite and banana mile.
I'll film this time, bro. I'll be coach.
No,
bro.
well,
Fuck
we got
that.
Shane. We got Shane filming.
that,
You
dude.
don't have a degree in filming and film video production. I've seen Shane's sport prowess. He has a good. You can submit your resume to me, but you're gonna get denied. Give me 3 references. He has worked for the Atlanta Gladiators.
Imagine you calling the references I give you and be like, "Hey, just wanted to call about
Hi, this is Tony Shia with Zesty Media, Zesty Athletics. I wanted to see if Mitchell Gunn.
how good of a drinker is Mitchell?
How many times has he vomited in front of you?
Is he a good puker?
But yeah, Sprite and banana mile, because that they went on to drink. No public, open container, no public intoxication. It's not illegal to throw up in public.
Intentionally throwing up in
It's not
public and
intentionally.
filming?
We're just because bananas are good for running, and we're just gonna, if we get caught, we're just gonna say we wanted to run fast. It has potassium.
Yeah.
Every race I've ever ran is given bananas, and we just really like Sprite.
Yeah.
We thought the bubbles would give us a little zest when we're running.
Carbonate our feet.
But I think Fowler Park is the place to film it because they have a track with stands, and you could put a camera on the top of the stands to do like the around the track, and we'll have like someone up there doing the tripod around the track. Then we'll have Shane or someone right on the food stand. We got to keep the same athletes. We're going to tally who's winning.
That sounds so
At least until Josh moves to California.
When's he moving?
I don't know. I assume he's going to move to California. He's a tech boy.
He's a Silicon Valley suck boy.
Suck boy. He had Google internship, Blizzard internship. He's not going anywhere. I'm really smart and have worked really hard.
Man, I need to find a job. I've only worked at Blizzard and Google.
Oh, my life's hard because I try really hard and
I'm smart and
care about my field.
My credentials speak for themselves.
Oh. Yeah.
I love you, Josh.
I was going to say no, but that's all true. He just works really hard and is really smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a fucking internship at Google and Blizzard.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Like when I was talking to him on the podcast about the Google internship, that's just crazy. It's some crazy stuff.
Some white boy from Cumming.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk
A
some
cum boy?
some Appalachian mouth breather would get
Yeah.
out there to Silicon Valley.
Some North Georgia Neanderthal. Fucking.
Conceived in Dipspit in the
Oh,
North Georgia mountains.
Born and raised in the corn flats.
The corn flats that come in Georgia. And Uncle Shuck's corn maze.
Everyone remembers the battle for Uncle Shuck's corn maze and all those babies conceived.
Mm-hmm.
All the deaths that happened in that corn maze.
The corn boomers.
Corn boomers.
Is after the war, no one thought they'd survive.
They don't shuck them like they used to.
They got home and they started conceiving.
They started shucking them
That was
babies out. The harvest.
Right around 1990, or late 1995, early 96. I guess that's probably when I was born, or conceived during the Uncle Shuck
birthday.
What is my birthday?
But none of our parents are from here. Neither of our parents.
Are you an
So
October boy?
why would you have been conceived during the battle for Uncle Shuck's?
This is why you don't have a microphone usually. You're ruining the lore.
The battle for Uncle Shuck's corn maze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
canon.
Uncle Shuck's actually isn't in the same spot anymore. Got bought out, and someone poisoned a bunch of the corn too. So a lot of the maize died.
Damn, the maze.
Mm-hmm.
The maze. Maze.
That's that's a fun thing I've always thought. Just it's a maze.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about that guy who poisoned the trees in Auburn?
Oh, Toomer's Oaks.
Harvey Updike.
Mm-hmm. He said, I want people to know who I am and hate me as much as I hate Auburn fans.
God, dude, what an asshole.
That's why they have some of the oaks fenced in right now and says, please don't roll. These are descendants of the Toomer Oaks.
Mm-hmm. Let them breathe. Let them grow.
They caught him because of the 24/7 live stream they have on the oaks to see who's TPing it. That's a fun tradition.
That is a fun tradition. Who cleans that though?
But they come out with giant bamboo giant bamboo poles to get it out and spray it with a bunch of hoses on the lower ones. Huh. I saw it makes sense when it's an Auburn victory, but I saw a little league team that just had their banquet rolling the oaks.
That's dumb. Only for Auburn victories.
Yeah, I think Auburn victories are graduation or
and
some
only
shit.
big ones too. I feel like.
Yeah, and Auburn beats a small team like UGA. That's nothing.
Yeah, some little bottom feeder.
Some easy team.
Yeah,
move in, guys.
Yeah.
Easy kicker.
Yeah, easy out.
That's what they say. Easy kicker. Move in.
That hurts.
Does it hurt? Because old, what's his name that no one cares about?
Rodrigo.
Yeah, hot Rodrigo.
He's gone.
Shooting Blankenship.
That's got no sperm count.
That's what I would have called him if he missed a field goal.
I remember seeing him. I went to a Missouri game or UJ Missouri back in 2016 or something like that. Before I went there, when he was a freshman, I saw him dancing on the bleachers in his uniform. And I hated him. Mm-hmm. He looked like an idiot.
Looks like a nerd with his glasses.
Yeah, but then he got really good. Then I liked him.
Just want to sock him.
Yeah,
give
him
a knuckle sandwich.
Tommy, how's your online classes been?
It's day 2.
Yeah.
Not that great.
Yeah. Aren't you in science classes?
Yeah, I'm in a lab class.
How's that
I have to do
working?
online now.
How does that work?
We're just writing procedures for what we would do if we were in the lab, which kind of sucks.
They should put you on trying to find the cure for the coronavirus.
And they're already working on that.
Yeah, they could put you. You're a science boy. You study.
Tested on beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in beetle trials.
You need to eat a live wasp, and that will cure you.
We're gonna conduct an experiment today.
They recently discovered that eating live wasps cures coronavirus.
It hurts.
Cases have not gone down at all because no one will do it.
You have to eat a live praying mantis, but keep him alive till he enters your bile.
That's illegal because they're endangered.
Are they?
Yeah, you can't kill a praying mantis.
We had to kill them for our collection
I killed
in one
so
of my
many of
classes.
them.
The Lord's bug, as they call it.
They're always.
Always
And
praying.
just chopping heads off of things.
That's
Eating shit.
pretty cool. Imagine if they were bigger. That'd be a real problem.
Yeah.
It'd be like a T-Rex.
It would be like a T-Rex. Which, I mean, it would be different than if there was like tigers and stuff. Yeah. Bringing up old
It is
shit.
Zesty lore. Zesty podcast lore.
I think I'm going to try making, not posting, but just making like a gaming video, just like basically how a lot of people, not like playthroughs or let's plays or anything, but just record us playing a game for a while and then just try to edit it so it's funny and see how it turns out. Kind of like what we did with the Skyrim thing.
Skunk.
Yeah, with Scump and Dump, but just like an online game and like record the Discord and stuff and then edit that together and see if it's funny.
For sure, that'd be
I
fun.
mean, nothing else to do in quarantine.
Yeah. What game would you want to play?
I don't know, maybe Minecraft.
Maybe Minecraft.
People like
maybe,
Minecraft. I want to play Gary's Mod is a fun game. That'd be fun with like a good group of people because whenever I'd play with like Alejandro and Zach and Alan, it would be really fun. We'd play with like other guys who took it too seriously, and when you play like the hide and seek games, they would like find ways to clip out of the map and just.
That's so stupid.
Because there was a channel for a while that used to do that named Scene Anners. I don't know if you ever watched
I know
him.
Scene Anners.
Yeah, because he would like do like the cheat spots, cheatsy doodle spots or whatever. But he would like laugh about it and like be like, I'm not cheating, and just like let them know where he is essentially.
Yeah.
But these guys would do it and they just be silent the whole game then win.
Oh my
It was
God.
just so boring, and it's really not fun playing with random people unless you are with friends. So I just never really play it. But that's
Yeah.
I like Gary's Mod.
Yeah, I remember that terrorists versus
Trouble in Terrorist
yeah,
Town.
Yeah, that looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
Figure out who the terrorists are and
You,
stuff.
you should download Gary's Mod. It's probably on sale right
can.
now. It's always
I will.
yeah, because you have to download Counter-Strike Source too. That way you get all like the texture packs. The only thing is, I don't think Joey would be able to play that. We get Tommy on there.
I'd be down.
We got Tommy, me, you, Zach would probably play.
Wait, why couldn't Joey?
He doesn't have a PC.
Little dumbass boy.
Little dumbass.
RP though, Mad Cow.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
It was dumb.
Bad cheeseburger.
Now he's up there in heaven, or hell. I'm not
Got
sure.
a Jack in the Box. Told him not to get one. Happened before. There was an E. coli scare back in in the late '90s
At
with
Jack in the Box.
With Jack
was
in
it
the
on
Box.
the
Kid died.
midnight cravings menu?
Yeah, I don't know. Kid ate a cheeseburger from Jack in the Box and died of E. coli.
If we had a Jack in the Box, I'd say might rank higher than Wendy's.
Really?
Jack in the Box is fantastic. They have
Never
tacos
been.
too. They're really good.
I know they have a weird bacon milkshake.
Yeah, they just have weird shit. Like they have a whole like the midnight cravings or something menu where they just have like this burger has nacho cheese and live trout on it. Just weird shit like made for stoned
Why?
people. But it looks delicious.
I don't know.
Never
man.
tried the nacho cheese trout burger. But what's your super whoopididdy of the week, Mitchell?
Shit.
I haven't thought of one either.
Well,
We're not going to let Tommy do these. We don't want to humanize him.
I'd say the fact that
Turn Tommy's mic down.
so far, me
He's laughing into it, but now no one can hear him.
me and none of my friends have have the coronavirus. Luckily, it stayed out of my immediate.
Let me touch your face then. If you're willing to make such a statement.
No,
No, it's okay. I'm immune. My mom told me.
you can touch my face.
It just exploded.
Tony, what's your super whoopididdy of the week?
My super whoopididdy. I still didn't think of one, even though we were just talking about it. Me and old Tom made a sketch comedy skit.
That was a good one. I laughed.
Yeah, trying to make more 1 to 3-ish minute things, and that was, I think, a good kind of good step on the road. Good step in the grand scheme of things. Good jumping off point.
Good way to put yourself out there with those. I liked it.
Oh yeah,
I liked it, and then I clicked the button.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm subscribed as well as you. As everyone here watching should subscribe to the Zesty Podcast.
Oh yeah,
or just the ZestyBoyz.
ZestyBoyz and Zesty_podcast on Instagram for some weekly beer reviews.
There we go.
I'm thinking about posting those on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I don't know if they're too because the Mardi Gras special we might not be able to post, and the coronavirus one we probably couldn't post because if I started at 1, that's 20 weeks right now, and I don't think those would be relevant by then. So
yeah,
so we can just post the Mardi Gras one next year,
or just start posting them on there, like the ones you make from here on out.
Yeah, or just put in the description like this was recorded on Mardi Gras. I don't know. Something else to post. Maybe they'll get traction on YouTube. We'll see. Maybe.
It's things to come in the future.
Things that come on the future. What's your bummer, Mitchell? What's your bummer?
My bummer of the week has just been. I haven't been on here in a while. We haven't made one in a while.
Yeah.
I'll do a bummer from just a lot of things I was supposed to be going to were canceled. Supposed to go to a Coin concert. Got canceled.
Tommy likes Coin. If he had a microphone that was on, he could talk.
What'd you say, Tommy?
It's still off.
Tommy, I can't hear you.
Say something.
Hello. Coin is good.
Okay, his microphone's off again.
Wait, it's off?
I just turned it off.
Coin is good. I was supposed to see them at the Tabernacle. Got canceled. Literally, they played in Orlando the night before, and then the first show they had canceled for their tour. When they canceled the tour was the Atlanta one.
That's pretty unfortunate.
And I was supposed to go see a Niall Horan, Lewis Capaldi concert.
Really? Why?
In April.
Just with the lady who likes that band?
Yeah.
Okay. Or those guys. I mean, I'd go see them.
Yeah, I like Lewis Capaldi.
Oh, he's that British guy who looks like a great value Ed Sheeran, but sings really well.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good songs. He's got that one song. It's like I was getting used to the way the sun.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah, that guy. That's gonna get canceled. I don't think it has been yet, but it will be. That's my bummer. Cancellation.
It's a good bummer. Yeah, my bummer is similar. Just being in quarantine. I don't know. It's not like I did a lot beforehand, but I'm definitely doing less now.
Now you really can't do anything.
I really can't do anything. And Tommy's complaining about his mic
Let's
being
let Tommy
off,
do a bummer.
No, we don't want to humanize him.
You're right. You're less than.
Yeah, he's an intern.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll...
One day you might be able to
climb through the ranks eventually.
Like we did. We paid our dues.
We didn't used to say bummers. We earned it.
Yeah. We earned this.
But yeah, bummer just not being able to do as much stuff.
It's going to be like that for a while,
It is going to be like that for a while, but we're going to keep trying to make you podcasts here on the Zesty Podcast channel. ZestyBoyz on every Friday at 10 a.m. is usually the goal. And we'd like to thank you for sticking with us this long, and we'll see you on the next one.
We hope you all stay safe, and we love you.